Good morning, good morning. It's your girl. Yes, it's me. How y'all doing today? And happy Memorial Day. Ah, man. Uh, if you're in the military, thank you for your service. We appreciate you, especially now because of the current administration. So I'm just saying this. Remember when you're on these streets, especially if you're in the National Guard, you gotta go back to work with these same people you trying to police. Think about that. And keep watching because today that's all we're talking about. Streets is talking. The streets is talking. Oh my goodness. See, when we out, we celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Happy Memorial Day again. You know what I mean? We out celebrating, doing our thing. Now, while we doing that, this current administration was doing something else. Man, they were trying to sneak 600 children, not sneak, deport them to Guatemala. Man, you should have seen those attorneys scrambling to get in session on Sunday just so they can block those orders. I mean, they even had to take kids off the plane. They were going to send kids as young as like 6. Can you imagine? Without their parents. That's crazy. But that's this administration. Like, there's nothing they can say about them that we won't believe because they did some asinine shit. And on top of all of this, right? Every last executive order this jackass signed is getting nope, that's illegal. That's illegal. They're so exhausted with him. So exhausted with him. Just like the tariffs. They're exhausted with him with the tariffs because the tariffs now, they shooting them down too. They're saying, come on. Even the Federal Reserve is saying, look, it's putting a dent in this economy, boy. It's part of the inflation. It's a big part of inflation. This is why you cannot put a businessman or woman into that position. You see, when you hold the biggest job in the nation, it's a lot of responsibility. To whom much is given, much is required. And you can't just run it like a business because people are not commodities. Don't be just pushing us along like that. See, and most businessmen, they're not really thinking that. They're really thinking about the money. How much money? How much more money can I make? You know what I mean? Greed. It is just, it's crazy. So yeah, the tariffs have been shot down. Bing, bing, bing. Because yeah, you can't do it. They're saying it's illegal, the judges. They're tired. Even some of the judges he didn't put in, they're like, come on, how much? But big up to their families because I'm sure their kids and their families are like, yo, what are you doing? Hello? You could change this. You sitting here doing nothing. So they're thinking like, hold on. I got to really do my job. So now they're 86 and everything that he puts out there because it's wrong. Do you know? I bet you didn't know. How many what do you call it? Executive orders do you think he signed? He just got in January, and this is September 1st, right? How many do you think he signed? Don't worry, I'll tell you. 198. 198 executive orders. I'm sure only 8 went through. The other 190 was against the law. I know it. I know it was. Do you know on average, he has put in more executive orders in his first year than the last 4 presidents? The last 4 presidents. He's done 48 memorandums and 83 proclamations. This guy, it just gets nuttier and nuttier. And so with the tariffs, he's calling it Liberation Day. The judges is like, yeah, no, that's illegal, dude. No, you can't. No, you can't do that. They keep shutting him down and shutting him down, and they should. A lot of states are starting to shut him down too, and they should. Just because he's in that position. Like, if you notice, nobody calls him President Trump. They always just say Trump. They don't even want to. They don't even want to think that this jackass is our president. Every time I think about it, I say this is terrible. But you know the only reason he got in, cheaters, cheaters. He's some of the people that are funny. And they had, remember all the things he had? Oh, they're doing this and they're doing that. Nah, you doing it. And your boy, your accomplice, he's back in the cut like this. So we don't pay attention to him. But pay attention to where he is, because right now this slime ball is making some sort of supercomputer that's about to hurt black people. Like, he moved into black areas. Memphis, y'all need to be kicking his ass on out of there. I don't care how much money he has. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you really ain't seen Elon. Where is Elon? You ain't seen him. I'm just saying, people getting tired. They sick and tired of the same old, same old. I know I am. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with this guy. It's just sneaking out the kids was pretty ugly to me. But that right there, come on. Come on! I'm so tired of talking about this guy. I really am. Anywho, that's what the streets is talking about. I'm just saying. Say it with my chest. Say it with my chest. I'm going to say it with my chest. Look, the world has been inundated by racism, colorism, sexism, always a ism, especially the US. They want to say, oh, this is not a racist country. Say what? But yeah, everything they do is racist as shit. Deportations, DEI, affirmative action, all the things they've taken away. It's bad we even have to have that. We shouldn't even have to have that. And people think it's like, oh, they're giving it to you because you're black. No, they're giving it to us so they can get a tax write-off from the government. You think we want that? If every real employer out there that was truly looking for the best candidate without going by ethnicity or gender, there would be a lot of white people not working. I'm just saying. All the top companies in the US would have black women as CEOs. If that's what I'm saying. So you gonna tell me those 300,000 black women who are now unemployed, that's not racist? Of course it is. You know why they hate hearing that the most educated person in the US is a black woman. They hated that. So they did something about it. Took away DEI and all of this stuff. But they could take away all of that because it never really benefited us at all. But the mere fact that you're taking it away is messed up because we know why. Because we know who the real DEIs are, the uneducated ones. The white males in this country, it's a lot of y'all. You got it from nepotism. The same thing you mad at LeBron because he did it. It was dope to see too. I'm just saying. Racism. Once Morgan Freeman said, I know how to end racism. Let's just stop talking about it. Mr. Freeman, we, black people, have never talked about it. But white people have always reminded us of it. And they still do to this day. They're saying that, right now it's the country has become more racist. No, same old racist, just like their ancestors. They're the same. It's just being televised. It's on social media. When you say something on social media, it's already news. People already know. Do I wish there wasn't any racism? I really do. I really, really do. But the only way racism can truly stop is when white people become tired of it. They're not tired because it doesn't really offend a lot of them. They're like, that's not our problem. That's exactly why the 92% of black women who voted for Kamala are sitting on our asses and not protesting. And we won't. We're going to stay right here until they get it right. Because we're tired of fixing everything. And then you'll hear somebody white say, but black people are prejudiced against us too, or are racist against us too. Wrong. From this point on, let's learn how to use the word racist. Racist is someone who has the ability to change your social and economical status. There's no black person in America. None. That is solely white people, period. I'm sorry to tell you. That's it. Now, even though black people can't be racist yet, and we won't, we could be prejudiced. That is a fact. We could be prejudiced. But the mere thing is this: black people don't hate white people. How could we hate a group of people that we're a part of? Some of these idiots are our damn cousins, aunts, uncles, probably even grandparents. And we don't hate anyone. We show love to everybody. That's probably our biggest problem. We're racist. I want people to learn how to use it. When I say social and economical status, I mean somebody that has the ability to take away your job, your house, your car, your kids, your freedom. We don't have that. And when we are able to do it, because it's going to happen, we won't. Because it's not in us. It's just not in us. I'm just saying it with my chest. All righty, everyone. It's time for us to part ways. But I always leave you with a gem, so here it is. Right now, you feel like you may be in a situation where you're struggling, not only financially, mentally, physically, it's possible. And you feel at this time maybe you're failing, but you're not. See, you're in that period of problem solving. You're trying to figure it out. This is your time to take time to try and figure out a way. You're not failing though. Figuring out a way to fix the problem. Just trying to problem solve. So hang in there. I still need you to get up. Yeah, you. Get up, get out, and don't give up.